gas. I will not. Honey yard, dash, honey yard, dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on, smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash.
This Lion fan base, Coach, they have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We're set. 19. First thing.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. And it's second down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Jennings was the one he was looking for.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Dorian O'Daniel, third-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. Here's Henderson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They'll try to throw now. Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Jameis to throw it. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, who we got? Hatchie. 54. Mike, 54. Let's go one more.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Little razzle down. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 73 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 29, Winston. That is incomplete.
incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Beckham. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Reset. 19. Watch my board. Finish one down. He's coming. Roll. Get one. Hey, to the net.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Pat Shermer, he's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down.
Rush in. He's crashing. He's checking crack. 24. Check now. 22. Check cover. 22.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
I got you. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shoot. 24. SOS.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Set. 19. 54. Let's go. Let's hit this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Alert 3. Alert 3. To the car. To the car. Line him up.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run with Pumphrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Winston now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Winston. And a catch made by Hopkins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Switch. Wait. Check, Mike 21.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Point after now from Catanzaro. And it's 21-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Stay with your man.
Henderson now on first and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Winston. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
Winston's pass.
The Lions on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Well, Mike 34, Mike 34. Double dog, that's the way. Sonic, slam. Easy. Hey,
3rd and short yardage, Winston. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Winston now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Winston. His throw incomplete. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. On 1st and 10, Winston. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Green, easy. Watch the twist. Hey, check Mike 57.
To the air again with Winston. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Wild Bill. Check nickel. Let him go.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
We got this.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 27-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second down, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run once more with Henderson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Henderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Check. Lucky.
On 2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Winston. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. First down, Winston. He's got Smith here. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Run you, flip it. Run you over. Let's go, hey. Easy.
Jameis again. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should fourth down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. Henderson going to run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations.
It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
This is it. 19. 54. Right 54. Me and you all get
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. No.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
Hey, you got to snap it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Go, go, go.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Check. 55.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. A little 360. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Watson. He finds Beckham complete. 6 catches in the wild card victory last week, and now 6 catches here and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Set. 19.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson completes it to Jennings. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. This is Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Watson and the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Off of play action, it's Watson. It's caught by Jennings. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Faking the give. Now Watson. That's caught by Howard. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They turn to Scarlett again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Ready, black 22.